So you know that digital ID? Yeah. Let me make it clear. Nobody in the UK will be able to work without a digital ID. That one that was going to come in and, deal with that pesky problem of illegal work and stuff like that. And now everybody in the UK has to have it. Right, that one, yeah? Well, bit of an update for you. Now there's talk of it being, or potentially could be involved in people's everyday lives. Bringing in all them services like health and maybe eventually banking. All of it. And maybe it'll be beneficial for all of that too. See, I hate to break it to you, Keir and alike, but you know those near 3 million people that signed that petition? Well, just use that as the foundation, as just a very low benchmark of the amount of people that already know that already know. And I know you find this really difficult to understand, but post-2020 gave more people, even more people, a bit of insight into how these things might go into the future and what they might look like. I know it's really hard to comprehend that people do have a little bit of insight, but every now and again, well, hey, you've got to give a few people at least a little bit of credit. So they kind of already worked out that, hang on a minute, this digital ID that initially is sold to stop illegal work might then transform into a Chinese-style social credit scoring system where privacy and sovereignty is annihilated and all the power gets put into a globalist type state. Yeah, some people have worked that out. I know, crazy, huh? So in regards to bringing all the services in, like health, what, you mean like this?
Hello, sir. I believe you've already had a glass of Coca-Cola. Can I please see your brick card to ensure you're not exceeding your limit?
I don't have a brick card. I just wanted another Coke.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have to call the police.
Good morning, sir. I'm Constable Ahmed, Met Police. This is Constable Shaw. Mind if we have a quick word?
It's about your visit to Nando's yesterday evening. You helped yourself to a refill of full-fat Coca-Cola, which put you over the government daily sugar limit.
Mr Brooks, you stand charged with exceeding your daily sugar quota and failing to present your Brit card when requested. This court finds you guilty.
Well, it's just Coke. 2 glasses. You people
50
have lost
years
your
imprisonment.
minds.
Next.
Let me make it clear. You will only have 1 drink per citizen. And how much easier would that be to track on something like a digital ID? See, there are people who, on a daily basis, have been, I believe, are we one of the highest in the world now? I think we are. Getting arrested and being sent to prison for tweets. Frigging tweets. And for some of us, it kind of gives us a little bit of a chill to imagine the same people behind that, putting people behind bars for tweets, could have the power in relation to digital ID behind them too. That's a bit chilling for many people. And also for many as well, the clues really started like literally decades ago with Mr. T. Blair.
We cannot continue with business as usual, and change is inevitable. This is where technology, like digital ID, becomes critical. My institute's own analysis shows that introducing this in the UK would save at least $2 billion a year and likely more by reducing losses to fraud, improving tax collection, and better targeting of state support.
But hey, we're all about warming the cockles here, aren't we? And spreading the joy. And, as I've mentioned previously, here in the UK, we certainly aren't the only country to be going through this kind of digital biometric type shift that appears to be happening all over the world. And just so we know we're not alone, because you get a cozy feeling about that. In Australia, well, this lady, I think she's called the E-Commission something or other. Again, basically, it's imagine the digital and biometric and internet all wrapped into one, and then you get ladies like this managing it all. Well, this is a lady in Australia saying, well, hey, your iPhone uses biometric, so this is just how we're going to move forward.
I just want to raise one other example for us all to think about, because Different people at different ages will have different levels of comfort with things like taking selfies or using biometrics or even digital ID. It really varies. But few of us remember now when Apple introduced facial analysis that enabled us to lock our phones. That was actually November 2017. We used to use our thumbprints, and that felt very strange. When we were forced to wear masks during COVID, Apple trained their facial ID to focus their models on the eye region. And now we almost take for granted that facial ID is used to open a range of mission-critical services today, including accessing our bank accounts.
So you see, however this is tried to be normalized, however this concept is being sold, there are going to be people, may I suggest, actually quite a lot of people, who are going to have that insight and they're going to say no. Ta-ta.